Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are feeling well. Happy Wednesday, is it? Yeah, happy hump day, y'all. Good morning, good morning. So ES is actually reacting off of an interesting zone right now. This 15-minute order block, which you guys see that I have marked out. The reason that we're still waiting, obviously, is we just entered this macro. Let me jump in here to the 1 minute. So I was watching how this order block was forming, or I'm sorry, the reaction from the order block was forming, and basically we saw price come up here on the 1 minute, displace down. It actually did market structure shift technically here on the 1 minute. So if your entry was from this fair value gap and your stop was right above, you would have been ran out with this macro. So that's good. That's good that sometimes being patient and waiting and understanding why you'd be waiting is important, because here's the macro beginning right here, 850, and then it pushes up in these two candles and it actually sweeps this high. So had somebody been trying to get short from this gap after it tapped into the order block the first time, wouldn't have worked out too well. So that's good. I guess we'll wait and see. We're gonna wait till 9. I'm hoping that there's a fair value gap left in here on the 1 minute. Hopefully this gets left. So I'm hoping that this stays open, guys, if we're looking to get short, because obviously once we get into this hour, if we get an entry in this gap, we're going to take it down, basically stemming from this 15-minute order block. But the reasoning for the wait is just to see if we are going to push through and grab this buy side during this macro. So that's kind of what I'm waiting to see. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's a neutral day as of right now. I mean, until we get a little bit more data. As of right now, I'm leaning a little bit more bearish just because of the reaction that we are getting from this 15-minute order block. So until that changes, I'm probably going to stick with that for now. But, you know, if we do get a scenario where we head bullish because we are on this daily time frame, you know, these candles look like they might have some willingness to go, but the more you kind of drop down in time frames, the more that shifts back the other way. So I think we can be, again, somewhat neutral, but as of right now, I am a little bit more bearish than bullish. And it is obviously reacting now off of this energetic displacement down, pulled back, tapped into this order block. Let's see if during the hour we can get this pullback into this gap right here. That would be absolutely fantastic. Let's mark this up. Jeez, what are we doing here? So let's see here, guys. We're moving. Where would this put us? So just wait. We're going to wait till the turn of the hour. So we've got 2 minutes yet. So be patient. If this comes back up into here, you know, in the next 2 minutes, just disregard. I'm just marking it up so we're ready for when the time comes. I actually might even do one tick above like that. Yeah. So just be patient, guys. Let's wait for the turn of the hour. We got 2 minutes. So that's really it. I mean, as far as a draw on liquidity goes, let's take a look. Excuse me. I would say draw on liquidity obviously is this imbalance as of right now, which is what it's kind of filling in. Didn't quite get down to these highs, so I would consider this still open here on the 15-minute. So that looks like a short-term draw on liquidity. Let's see here. If you want to look for more liquidity, bearish. You know, you got trendline liquidity here. You've got this new week opening gap from this week still with an imbalance inside of it. So that also could act as a draw on liquidity. As far as going up higher in these time frames, yeah, we got this 1 hour imbalance down here. But we also have this buy side up here. So that's why I'm waiting for this macro to play out a little bit. Just to see. So yeah, guys, hoping that this gap is intact still by the time we get to the beginning of the hour. If it is intact during the beginning of the hour in 50 seconds, I am going to plan to execute from that gap. So just get ready. I'm going to get ready over here before I get left behind. Jeez. $14 handles. So 14 handles puts us at the high. I need to Get rid of this. All right, yeah, we got 15 seconds or so. So just look alive, guys. Look alive. Hold up. Bro. Are you shitting me? What was that? What was that? Yo. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh, wow. All right, let's see if we get a pull back up into there. That's ridiculous. You can't make this stuff up. 10:30 news. There's no news right now. There's CAD news right now. There's no US news. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get short right there. Bro, get me in. Oh my jeez. All right. So I'm entered here. This is where I got my fill. My stop is right here, 3 3/4. 5 handle TP1, guys, and then we'll look for further take profit. But as far as rules go, we've got all of our rules met. We've tapped into this 15-minute order block, energetic displacement, fair value gap entry. There was a run on liquidity right here during the macro, if you're wondering. Delete that. All right. So I'll just mark all this up for us. Run on liquidity here, displacement down, fair value gap, entry. Simple. Crazy, bro. Oil related. This CAD news came out bullish for the Canadian dollar. I was going to look at how USD CAD. Holy sheesh. All right, guys. It's out of our hands now. Good work. Win or lose, this is a good trade. But winning is more fun. Fast setup, though. Fast setup. All right, guys, get ready. If we breach this low, I'm gonna trail my stop and remove risk. This is TP1, guys. We're gonna go for further TPs down here. This will be TP2, 10 handles at these lows. Get going. Get going. Go, go. There we go. TP1 was hit, guys. Shit. That was quick. Take a partial. Take a quick partial. I have removed my risk. I did take a partial. I got shorted out of like half of a tick or whatever, or half of a point. Me personally, I'm assuming you guys probably did as well, but there you go. If you waited, there you go. TP1 hit, TP2 loading. TP3 is going to be this new week opening gap. It's not really a whole lot more, but if you guys remember that that imbalance is down here. So we'll look to partial in there. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is yummy. I'm not going to lie. This is nice. Oh, man. Part of me wants to partial there, bro. On this top step account, I kind of want to partial it. It's whatever. Gonna be patient. This is low resistance liquidity here, so I do like it to be taken. If this low was breaching these lows, this would be high resistance liquidity, and I'd probably actually want to partial again here. But since this is low resistance liquidity in the form of a higher low, I really do expect this low at least to be taken. Hopefully we don't get any crazy pullbacks. This has been a sporadic morning thus far. If people weren't on right away, there was no waiting for 9:30 today. I mean, it was literally us. I mean, You could have entered instantly off this, like, the second that the hour turned. I'm almost dizzy. It was so fast. This is good. You guys have any questions about the setup? I usually have a lot more time to like go over and analyze stuff with you guys before we get in any trades. So if you guys have any questions about the setup specifically or just anything, I guess, feel free. This is like first time in a long time we've had a setup this fast. Yeah, I can explain it. I can explain it. So, we'll just stay right here, I guess. But yeah, just be ready, guys. Either to partial or remove risk. What I like to do, and you don't have to do it this way, you can, like, if you're on MT5, you can just pull your stop loss right to your entry if you want, or what you can do is manually just close it if it comes back to entry. I like to do that just in case, like, you just get a quick little wick up close, and I don't want spread to take me out, if that makes sense. So just like be ready in that sense. But yeah, let's go to the 15-minute time frame. Really simply, why can't I reset this? There we go. Really simple. Order block ran up, grabbed these highs, which has then led to this crazy sell-off, which market structure shifted, broke structure, whatever you want to call it. And this is a valid order block. Why? Because we have imbalance below. It also grabbed liquidity. And there is imbalance on smaller time frames inside of here because this is the 15-minute chart. So once price tapped into here this morning before our session, I dropped down to the 1-minute time frame. And then this is what happened. So price came down. It did displace before our session. Our session started at 9 a.m. Right there. So literally right at the beginning of our long position tool here on TradingView. So I was tempted to call this trade out to get short before our session. The reason I didn't was because we were not even up to the macro yet, which was right here at 850. So I wanted to wait. I just wanted to wait and see how this macro reacted, because what do we know about macro and price is that usually it's looking to hunt liquidity. So had we entered here, our stop would have been above here and it would have been ran. So it's a good thing we waited. I just wanted to wait for at least to be inside of the macro before anything else. But everything else was kind of checking the boxes. And then once that macro came, what did we get? We've got an even more energetic move down with displacement, fair value gap lined up with a breaker block, opposing liquidity down here. Already gave us well over 5 handles, and now we're just, Jay chilling. But that's really it. I mean, the 15-minute order block that I have pointed out, that was really the main reason I was bearish. If we could get a reaction out of there on the smaller time frames, I was all for getting short. Let me know if that makes sense, but hopefully it does. And the fact that our draw on liquidity right now, I believe, is here, and lower imbalances like on the 1 hour and stuff. And it lines up with this new week opening gap. So I believe this could be our draw. Anything below here is kind of just a bonus, to be honest. But yeah, guys, get ready to TP. I know I can't say it that much, otherwise I might jinx it, but I think we're good for now. Hopefully this wick doesn't hold, consequent encroachment. We just need to blow right through here. I believe this will act like a magnet. All this liquidity, this will act like a magnet to price. We'll see price just dump. At least that's the idea. There we go. We've taken that low. Let's go. Let's go. Boom. Partial, guys. Chef's kiss. My alert almost triggered, like 1 tick away. All right. Get ready to partial, guys. If you haven't already. I'm not gonna lie, I probably took 2/3 of my remaining position off at this second take profit, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna just. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take another small little partial off. Sick. So, again, that's what I mean by like take yourself out of it. Let go and let God. ICT can afford to look at what he earns from YouTube alone. Yeah, it's probably nuts what he earns from YouTube, to be honest. That's why I've always thought this, bro. Listen, I love the guy. I love his teachings. Obviously, we trade his concepts, bro. The guy's a G. The guy, and I'll say this: he deserves it. He deserves to make money. I have nothing against it, but you can't sit here and just act like, oh, I give everything. I do everything for free, bro. You make at least 6 figures a month from YouTube. You're making money, and you should. Like, he deserves it. I'm nothing against that, but don't act like it's completely charity for you. Not true. But yeah, he can afford to because of that. But there'll come a point in all of your guys' trading and all of our trading where I'm not even to that point yet where I didn't take off January. I didn't take off December. I still trade. I'll take off like the holiday weeks, like Thanksgiving maybe, Christmas, maybe even like most of that New Year's week, if not all of it. So like that type of stuff, but like whole months at a time. Still, I wouldn't say that for myself, but there'll come a point in everyone's trading, like, put yourself in the situation of being the funded trader that you want to be. Let's say you've got 400,000, 500,000 in funding from a prop firm, and you've withdrawn 200 grand from the prop firm that year. Probably wouldn't bother you to take off a month. I'm using prop firm as the example because I know that's what most people are shooting for these days, is getting funded and all that. But say you're on your live account, and same thing. Maybe you made a bunch of money, and you're just like, hey, I'm good. I don't need to. I can literally just, maybe some of you travel back home for holidays and you're spending time with family. You're like, I don't even want to. Man, I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna spend time with the family and just do whatever the hell I want to do. And that's the beauty of why we are even here in the first place, is to have freedom to literally, you can live your life like that, to where it's like, oh, man, I don't care. I don't need to. I'm already good. It's kind of like when you hit a winning trade, like for example today. That's the difference between hitting a trade and being done versus, oh, I need to keep trading because there's more opportunities in the market. You go back, look at the charts an hour, 2 hours, 4 hours later, and you're like, oh, look, I could have caught this buy too. But it's like, you didn't need to. So, I mean, I would say that's the freedom that pretty much everyone's after, right? But this is the fun part. We're all on the journey. Everyone's at their own spot in their journey. You're right where you're supposed to be. But this is the fun part, right? It's like there'll come a day where you've made it, and obviously it'll be fulfilling and rewarding, and you'll feel like so relieved and all that. But you'll look back at times when you were just getting started and you were, waiting for that breakthrough, or you were, losing more money than you want to do, and you're just making silly mistakes every once in a while, and you're aware of it, but like you're still like battling overcoming it. But you'll look back and like those will be the moments you probably appreciate the most. Like I still look back at, I don't know, I look back at like blown accounts still and like stupid decisions. I still laugh at myself because I'll be sitting here at the charts getting ready to like take a trade, or let's say I take a loss, and I'll feel all those old emotions come back, and I'll just kind of laugh because I'm like, oh yeah, old me right now would be just smashing away at the button. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of power in being present and being grateful for the journey. And my grandma told me a piece of advice once, because we're all like, oh, I can't wait for the day I'm profitable. And one time I remember I was a little kid, I told my grandma, I was like, oh, I can't wait till I'm, older and I can do all this stuff, whatever. And she was just like, don't wish your life away. And I think there's a lot of power in that. Old granny has some good old wisdom in that one little nugget. Don't wish your life away. So moral of the story is just enjoy the journey, I guess. But all right, guys, let's see if TP4 gets hit. We'll hang out on here. If price does start kind of chopping back up, we'll just hop off. ICT rant slot increases watch hours. Yeah, I have nothing against the rants. I've listened to plenty of them, but I've listened to so many rants from different traders over the years. I don't know. I like it. It's cool to see the fire and the passion. And that's what a lot of people need. A lot of people need that, like, the gut punch. You know, people don't need they don't need this, you know, the low resistance, high resistance liquidity training 10 million times. They need to, like, kind of have someone tell them what they need to hear. You know, there was a long time ago where I remember I was like, gosh, I almost wish, like, I had someone to, like, sit alongside me while I trade, and then, like, whenever I did something stupid, just, like, slap me upside the head and be like, what are you doing? It's crazy. You feel like when you're back testing that you're not gonna go through those emotions, but you do. You can't describe it. Only a trader can understand. To be in control, but to feel so not in control. It's an interesting world we choose to live in. You're 71, John. Congrats, bro. I'm glad. I mean, damn, that's crazy. I'm glad you're here. How long ago did you pick up trading, John? It's never. My high school football coach told me it's never too late to make the right decision. A lot of people, like, I kind of feel behind a lot of times too. I'm 27. You see a lot of, like, young kids even now getting into trading, like 19, 18, even younger than that. Get ready to partial, guys. So I kind of, like, there you go, partial, guys, partial TP4 hit. Yeah, I'm like, I'm closer to 30 than 20, and I'm like, there's 20-year-olds that are making millions and all this. That's, like, crazy. But everyone's in their own journey, and you're right where you're supposed to be. I am a big believer in that. If you already knew how to be a millionaire, you'd already be one. If you knew how to be a 7-figure trader, you'd already be one. So, like, you're right where you're supposed to be, and you can't become a millionaire trader without becoming the person that's worthy of being that millionaire trader. There's just no way around it. So there it is, guys. There it is. 50% of those 15-minute wicks. That's going to be the last one for me. Great trade today. Great session. Hope you guys caught that. Hope you guys enjoyed some of my soapbox rants there. I don't think EU is going to pull back in time. I'm not going to be watching it anymore. I'm probably not going to be trading anymore today. There's really not a need to, right? It's like, what's the point? But if you want to trade PM session, obviously, you know, do what you got to do. I would just say look for a good setup. And if you guys have questions, if you're looking at PM session, I'm more than willing to offer my input on it. But just know that I'm probably not going to be trading it myself. But if you guys want me to look at the market for you, or, like, if you guys are marking up stuff and you guys want me to take a look, like, that doesn't bother me whatsoever. Feel free to drop those if you guys want to trade PM session in the Discord chat. If you guys want, feel free to post your profits, post your winning trades. That'd be sick. But appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday. If you guys need me for anything, obviously reach out. I don't bite. And I guess I'll plan on seeing you guys in the Discord and on tomorrow's session, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Have a great day.